got no weapon or nothing, but if
standing on it for him.
You feel me? I'm risking my life for you. I don't got no weapon or nothing, but if anybody want to come try to get some clout, I'm ready to crash out. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, you seeing this, you knowing this.
Yeah.
You comfortable every time you come around me. But I can see sometimes you uncomfortable, you put people on cameras. Like, that's if anybody with me, they here to protect us.
Yeah,
so,
facts.
you know, we had a conversation, and I liked it, Charleston White. You feel me? As a person, I thought I liked the way he stood for. So, you know, I ain't violating you, I ain't disrespecting you. I let it be known.
Bro, like, that's crazy, bro. Like, you would squash anything with a nigga. But, like, I ain't gonna say a nigga. You would squash anything with somebody like Charleston White. Nigga, y'all cool. Y'all hanging it together. Nigga, you could call him up. Y'all chilling together. Next thing you know, my nigga. Next thing you know, this nigga turn around and, nigga, you back dissing again on that weird shit for his money, bro. Niggas be weird, bro.
I ain't the person that started.
You too old for that.
I'm gonna try to be the one that finish it. So when he did what he did the second time, like, okay, you don't got no reason to talk about my daughter. Bro, last time me and you was together, bro, I let you meet my daughter. And I seen how she was towards you.
Oh.
And I should have paid attention, but I didn't, because I'm like, man.
Bad bitch trying my bed. Trying to do that cause this bitch be whack. I just fucking out dip you crazy. Bitch come through, she gon' throw shit back. Let me talk about Buddy got the bag. When now he ain't even have bite. Niggas bouncing and killing on sight. Heard that Buddy ain't definitely bite.
Man, Lil Woody speaks on why he could never forgive Charleston White and why he want to fight him.
How do you feel when your name get brought up in multiple interviews and stuff? Even if people aren't, like, they might bring up the topic of people calling you a rat, but they're not specifically calling you that. They're just talking about the situation at hand. How do you feel when you hear your name come up in multiple?
So if people bring my name up, I say they keeping me relevant.
Yeah.
But when you bring it up and you being disrespectful and I got some dirt on you, okay, I'm going to bring your name up too. I'm going to tell them how, whatever happened. It's a lot of rappers there. I got a whole bunch of dirt on. And I'm talking about, like, not criminal-wise. I'm talking about when they play tough.
Yeah.
Trans
accusations?
Huh?
Trans accusations?
Like Roscoe?
You keep those in the tuck?
No, I don't keep them in the tuck. They were just one that, well, it's
No
somebody
pun
else.
intended.
It's somebody else. They going to break the internet.
Yeah?
What? 2 people.
Yeah, but that should be crazy, bro. There'll be a lot of people, bro, be secretly doing some weird business, bro. And once we get a hold of that information, it's gonna go crazy, shorty. Do your homework on that.
I got to get paid for that. Because when I put this out, let me tell you what I put with it, the facts. You hear me?
Goddamn.
Damn.
But what
Don't
about...
piss me out. You already know who you is.
What about the relationship with Charleston White? Because that fell out for like the same reason that the Divide did, right? Is that he was just talking disrespectful about you after you guys had became friends?
My thing is, bro, I don't play with my child. You feel what I'm saying? And like I said, words hurt no weak. You feel me? I ain't weak no more. But my thing is, my nigga, when you talk and I forgave you, and you like, man, you know, as a grown man, when you know right, you should do right. Or you know better, you do better.
No, fact.
Charles White, on the other hand, he knew better. He talk about better. And every time you turn around, I stand for what you claim you want to see people stand for. The righteous, doing what's right, helping and leading and guiding. Man, you looking at me as a dollar. You try to trick me. I didn't get on the internet and say, oh, you had 3-4 interviews booked lined up for me, but I was only going to get paid for one. I'm not a cheap person.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because at the end of the day, if I'm going to move and I'm going to put my life in risk or anything for some money, I need to make sure that that money can help me with some of these bills.
No, facts,
Anything else. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, when he had all them interviews set up, I'm like, nah, bro, that ain't how I operate. Like, I play dumb on the internet, but I ain't making it far in life because I'm stupid.
Yeah, facts.
I mean, did you feel like you were sacrificing, like, you're doing content with someone like Charleston White, but like in reality, that's not necessarily a person that you would be friends with if it wasn't for money? So you're kind of seeing that, like the pain of doing content with people for money and then thinking that it's a real friendship when it might not actually be like that.
So me and Charles White, Charles White get on here and lie. Me and Charles White have built a bond. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times, you seen we was kicking it.
Yeah.
He called me, I'm at the room right here, I pull up. And when I'm going places, you see I'm
standing on it for him.
You feel me? I'm risking my life for you. I don't got no weapon or nothing. But if anybody want to come try to get some clout, I'm ready to crash out. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, you seeing this, you knowing this.
Yeah.
You comfortable every time you come around me. But I can see sometimes you uncomfortable, you put people on cameras. Like that's if anybody with me, they here to protect us.
Yeah,
So
facts.
you know, we had a conversation, and I liked it, Charleston White. You feel me? As a person, I thought I liked the way he stood for. So you know, I ain't violating you, I ain't disrespecting you. I let it be known.
Bro, like, that's crazy, bro. Like, you would squash anything with a nigga. But, like, I ain't gonna say a nigga. You would squash anything with somebody like Charleston White. Nigga, y'all cool. Y'all hanging it together. Nigga, you could call him up. Y'all chilling together. Next thing you know, my nigga. Next thing you know, this nigga turn around and, nigga, you back dissing again on that weird shit for his money, bro. Niggas be weird, bro.
I ain't the person that
He
started.
too old for that.
I'm gonna try to be the one that finish it. So when he did what he did the second time, like, okay, you don't got no reason to talk about my daughter. Bro, last time me and you was together, bro, I let you meet my daughter. And I seen how she was towards you.
Oh.
And I should have paid attention, but I didn't because I'm like, man, you know, I'm genuine. So when he did what he did, I'm like, okay, cool. Then he talked about my mama. Like, boy, my mama had the best son in the world. Boy, so many mothers out here wish I was their child. Now I know my mama happy about me. Your mama ain't happy about you though. But I ain't here to discharge like I said, you know what I mean? I respected him. And I just wanted to see the better from him. You know what I'm saying? I wanted him to help guide me, help keep me on the straight path. But when he want to sit there and look at me like a dollar sign, you know what I'm saying? Like he'll say now, oh, you on that white boy platform and you talked about me? Shut your bitch ass up. Lord, forgive me.
Yo.
Be
No,
quiet,
facts,
bro. Because
though.
at the end of the day, bro, you know, I was open to, you know, put our differences aside. Let's get this money.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? I mean, no disrespect to Charles White at all. No. You feel what I'm saying? It's just sometimes I get weak again and I let my emotion take control.
Cause y'all had a good little duo going. You think y'all can ever piece it up and have a good conversation and maybe a man with y'all? Cause it's not no bloodshed. It was just words, right?
But the thing about it, words hurt some. My child grow up and see that he talked about her like that. You feel what I'm saying? How would it make her feel? I don't see people talk about me. It made me feel some type of way. But I got strength. Everything I went through life gave me the strength I have.
Yeah, facts.
A lot of people ain't got this strength.
I've heard him talk a lot of good about you too recently though. With him, he was saying that the reason that you doing so good and so successful is because you and Gunna came and found God and y'all doing the right shit in life. That's why you reaping all the benefits, and he felt like Thug turned to the devil.
But he also reaching out to me too. He messaged me and he's talking to me. He told yeah.
Oh, so y'all still having conversation?
Yeah, because like at the end of the day, I turned my back on my friend, bro, and he went around the corner got killed. So I try not to turn on nobody that means something to me, even if I in a disagreement with you.
Yeah.
Because I don't want it to be the last time we interact with each other. Yeah. You never know when somebody gonna go. So when Charles White mentioned me, I respond back. I want to forgive him.
Yeah.
I already forgive him because I'm not gonna hurt him. Yeah. Harm or no nothing. It's nothing he can say make me want to harm him. But as in like moving forward, now my baby mama told me, she be like, you better never forget him. I'll be friend with him or do business with him. Because he hurt her that much. I can't.
Yeah, that makes sense, bro. That makes sense. But it's like, damn, bro, like, Charleston White, bro, how can you do shit like that, bro? I want to know, like, how can he actually do that? Like, you will actually become cool with somebody. You met this man's daughter, bro. Met this man's daughter and turn around and get online and diss her. Talk about her. Like, bro, that's messed up. Imagine somebody you cool with, you actually put the differences to the side and settle it like, man, and you turn around and nigga dissing again, bro. Nah. I see what he mean. Like, that shit trick you out your sleeve. Like, that shit make you crash out. Like, I trusted you. Like, I brung you around my people. But you should see the weird. You should get that sign from the first time. When something happened the first time, them niggas will do it again, bro. Especially if nothing happened to them, bro. Niggas get comfortable, bro. But do your homework on that shit. Like, comment, subscribe, man. Stay tuned, bro. You know we about to run it up, bro. Stop playing with me before I get mad at this job. Fuck on with you, young boy.
28, you are